I've only been here for 2 years, but the amount of change that Parity has allowed us to do within those 2 years has been astounding. My name is Bicaj. I am the resident manager at 200 West End Avenue. It is a 29-story new development. It is run by Halstead Management and the condo board. I heard about Parity through the Halstead team and their usage in other buildings. It became apparent to me that they were somebody we should reach out to and have conversations with, especially since we wanted to do power and energy savings, cost-cutting measures, and they seem to be leading the industry.
Was there anything unique about Parity that stood out to you?
Their willingness to go over devices with us, kind of go over the building with us, see what they could actually save. Their guarantees were pretty great, to be honest with you. Not a lot of companies guarantee savings and so on and so forth. Having Robert Post come out, meet me personally, meet with board members personally, and that personal feeling or that personal touch that they gave us in this particular building was really remarkable in this day and age.
Could you tell me more about your interaction with the Parity team?
They walked me step by step on the implementation of the system, how the system would work, why it would work, how I would benefit, where my set points are, how I could benefit from those, where my savings would be. I think the additional time that they gave us was a really nice touch. When costs are rising with everything, for them to sit down and tell me where I could save, how I could save, when I should put on my exhaust fans. Actually, they monitor all of it. We actually had an event, and in that event, one of my cooling towers went down and I got an alert. They were great.
What were the deciding factors in working with Parity?
I think their willingness to work together with us as a building, with management, the board, and everyone else, and showing us the way forward. I mean, everyone's looking at technologies and how they can solve your problems. I think Parity gave us all the answers that we were looking for. Plus, again, guaranteed savings really helped their cause.
What were some problems you stepped into as you joined 200 West End Avenue as a resident manager?
So a few of the problems was neglected PM service, getting everything up to board. We were basically flying blind. We didn't have a running BMS system. Ever since Parity got on, we got graphics. We got to put in our own set points. We are in full control of our systems. We weren't able to do that before. I've only been here for 2 years, but the amount of change that Parity has allowed us to do within those 2 years has been astounding. I'm even surprised that I can see my cold water production or what I'm sending things up at, and changing set points for different days is really great and helpful. Something that I wasn't able to do in the beginning.
In regard to the controls in your BMS, what's your interaction with Parity and troubleshooting, monitoring, things in that?
So they've been actually really great. We've had some repairs done to our cooling towers, changing a motor, changing bearings on another one. They contact me before I have to contact them. Just today, for example, I contacted Joe from the Parity team. I had to take one of my cooling towers offline. He called me, he let me know that I was offline, which is always great. Also, when I put it back on, he lets me know that it's back on. I also get alerts and emails and calls. Communication is always transparent. It makes it really easy to deal with them. It really saved us money in terms of repairs.
What's the architecture of Parity and your BMS system?
Parity worked in conjunction with Liberty BMS systems. They told Liberty how they wanted everything run, where they wanted everything run. They told them the graphics, where they wanted the set points to be, both for my exhaust fans, for my cooling tower, for everything downstairs, my condensation lines, my everything. And they made it a seamless transition from dealing with 3 different parties to just dealing with them. And that's how I think they made everything work.
Favorite thing about Parity since you've been with us since February 2024?
Being able to input and all of my set points, getting to see how things really work, at what time the efficiency of things is really good. The monitoring from Parity has been great. I also love the graphics on my BMS system. It allows me to see that everything's working appropriately and correctly.